What's happening? It's Lou and the Stew. I'm back. It's this Saturday. I've just done a garden bodyweight circuit. Flex on them. Got a little pump going on. But yeah, today I just want to talk about how important it is to have a competitive brotherhood. But a healthy competitive. Not all egos. Having a true healthy competitive brotherhood. And how it can just help you skyrocket with your results. And just push further than you probably can yourself. So like I mentioned, I've just come back home after being away for 9 months. I was in Thailand for 8 months, Bali for 1 month. And when I went over to Bali, I met up with a friend called Dean. And we used to go to this ice bath and sauna place a few times a week. Sometimes I go without him, sometimes we go together. And in the ice bath, I'd usually do 2 minutes, 2-3 minutes. It's cold, like real cold. And you do 2 to 3 minutes, you're out and you're like, yes, good to be out. Like, it is a cold one. Or it's about to rain. But yeah, before we go in the ice bath this time round, we're having a little chat, filling up our waters, and for some reason we was talking about just being the competitive people we are. We're talking about who trains harder in the gym. We're kind of just like winding each other up, just being competitive. Anyway, we both got into the ice bath, and neither of us has said anything. We were just sat in there, closed our eyes, and started breathing. It's raining. Shit. Camera's gonna get wet. Right, I've had to come upstairs and finish this story off in my room because it's absolutely pissing it hard outside. English summer for you, it's typical. It's June, where's the sun at? Anyway, forget that. Let's get back into the story because this is important. I've got to get this across. We've got in the ice bath. No one said nothing to each other. Eyes are closed, just breathing away. Like I say, we usually do 2 or 3 minutes. 5 minutes has gone past, no one said nothing. 10 minutes has gone past, no one said nothing. Our breathing is almost gone in sync. Yeah, eyes are closed, relaxed. People getting in and out, we're not even paying attention. Yeah, it's like this circle one. You fit about 4 or 5 people in there. Anyway, like 10 minutes have gone past, not said nothing. 15, it got to like 20, and then it was like both like peeking our eyes, seeing like when are you gonna get out, but like seeing when each other's gonna get out, and then yeah, ended up going to 30 minutes. 30 minutes when we usually do 2 or 3 maximum. And let me just cross it straight over to the sauna. We done the same thing in the sauna another time. Not that time round. That time round we got in the sauna and we're still shivering like 15 minutes later after being in the sauna. That's how far we pushed it. Same thing happened in the sauna. We was both sitting there. Usually we're talking in the sauna, but sometimes you just go in, you're like, okay, we're testing ourselves today. And it's not always competitive. You do it every now and then. But we got in there. Neither of us said anything to each other. We just got in there, eyes closed. We just went for it. Sometimes you don't have to say nothing. You just know. You just know. And in sauna, I usually do. It's a hot sauna there as well. We usually do about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. We ended up doing 47 minutes. Dean, if you're watching this, he left first, but he said he needed to go to the toilet. I don't know. But yeah, it just shows. Yeah, when you got someone else that's willing to push you to go further, and you've got a bit of that competitiveness within your brotherhood, you can just go so much further. I would never have done a half-hour ice bath. I would never have done nearly 50 minutes sauna. Is it dangerous? I don't know. But it was good for the mental. It pushed me, and you use that in other areas of your life. Like, for example, I've just come back from Thailand and Bali, and since I've been back, I've got people around me like my friend Lewis Payne. If you're watching this, he's doing marathons, sub 3 hours. He's doing ultra marathons, and now I want to get in training with him, and then we'll get that competitiveness where I'll be pushing him, he'll be pushing me, and it doesn't even matter what you train. If you're training hybrid, if you're just running, if you're just lifting weights, when you're around people, yeah, where there's that bit of competition, where it's like they're a little bit better than you, or you're a little bit better than them, and you're just pushing each other, and you're just bouncing off each other. It's like, okay, I'm seeing him do well, okay, that's driving me to want to do well, vice versa. Whereas if you're just hanging around with bums, yeah, where you're like, they're setting a real low standard, yeah, so you're just doing mid-work, and you think you're doing well, just because you're doing better than certain people you're hanging around with. You got to be getting around these people. You got to have people in your brotherhood that are pushing you to do better, even if they're not better than you. Yeah, you know, people that are just biting at your ankles, chasing you, like, shit, I've got to keep my work up now. Because if I start slacking now, I'm going to get overtaken. And you got, like I say, you got to make it healthy competitiveness within your brotherhood, mate. You're going to get unreal results. And it doesn't even have to be training. It can be whether you and your friend both on a sales job, whoever makes the most sales calls, and you're just pushing each other to just get them results. And if you haven't got a competitive brotherhood, create one. Say to one of your friends, I'm challenging you this month. And say to them, I'm challenging you to, let's see who can make the most sales calls. Or it might be, let's see who can run the most miles this month. Or it might be, let's see who get the most press ups in this month. It could be anything. Let's see if you're too fatty, you're trying to lose weight. Let's see who can lose the most weight this month. Healthy competition within your brotherhood. It's crazy. It's a crazy superpower. It really can get you better results than if you just try doing the work yourself. I don't know what it is. There's some crazy results that come out of it. It's a superpower. So implement it. If you don't already have it, create it. Get to it.